Not many people know this, but I actually taught a young Barack Obama. I taught him when he was a child to do stand-up. And look at him now. He's the president. When you first start out, I think you end up doing a lot of jokes that make other people laugh, but aren't true to you. They're not really about you, you know? And then at a certain point, you start asking yourself, like, oh, is this joke honest? Like, is this actually about me? Like, is this actually saying what I want to say? And then once that starts happening, then you found your voice. And then it gets much easier after that.
I saw this dad and his daughter, and they walked up, and they were playing that game I Spy. So she goes, birds, and then finally the dad goes, no, Michaela, no. The answer was beautiful flowers. Beautiful flowers was the answer. And I wasn't even playing, and I felt cheated.
How do you teach somebody to be funny? It's kind of an impossible task. And so all I can do is help kids and teenagers find their own sense of humor. Not every show will go well, and a lot of shows won't go well, especially when you're starting. And so it doesn't really matter if it doesn't go well the first time or the first 100 times. It doesn't really matter, because you're not doing it so that people will laugh at you. You're doing it, I mean, that's a great bonus, but you're doing it because you want to do it. You know, you have stuff that you want to say. As long as you do the best job you can do, and you're doing stuff that you think represents you as a person and is true and honest, then you're getting the benefit. I feel like a lot of times, especially in middle school or high school, you're told not to be weird because people will make fun of you, but that happens to everyone. So I think it's better to that's my big life lesson is, if you're uncool, just be uncool. Like, it doesn't matter, you know? And you'll find other people who are also equally uncool, and then you'll all not go to parties together. And that's fun. So I think that's my number one lesson that I want them to take away, is be okay being yourself. Write everything down. That's a big one, is when you see something strange on the subway or at home, write it down. And I think just be thinking all the time. That's the biggest one. I think I've made them realize that you can be an adult that isn't lame. Like, you can be an adult that likes the stuff that you actually like. You know, you can be an adult that plays video games and is not good at talking to people and is not good at parties. That you don't have to necessarily grow up and totally change who you are. The success stories are the kids, I think, that come in not thinking they can do it, and then end up being really good. So they surprise themselves. And I'm about to go and take a job writing for a sitcom on TV. And it's funny, it's like stand-up, you can do that. Stand-up, the skills you learn when you're learning to be funny in front of people can translate into things that aren't stand-up, you know? You can write jokes for TV, or you can write jokes for radio, or you can, you know. So, I'm sad to go to leave Kids and Comedy for a little bit, but I'll be back. Yeah, I can't stay away for long. So. And I told them to wear deodorant, because oftentimes they don't wear deodorant. So, yeah. So that's a big lesson. That's a big life lesson. Is you do need to wear deodorant. That goes to everyone. Yeah.